Oilers playing quite a bit faster than they played a year ago. This is Trey Kaufman-Renn. Nothing but net. Take a hand to the face there. He's tended to on the sideline. There's the first touch for Zach Edey. And there's his first two.
If you let him catch the ball in the block.
Almost averaging a double-double. The only one averaging a double-double has the ball right now at 23 and 10. Up top to Lawyer. Second three of the night for the Boilers. Trying to get it to Edey. There it is. Watch out. Kevin Willard said he's going to get a couple of dunks, maybe more. He's going to get his points, and we can't be fazed by that.
Yeah, that was an awkward angle to feed the post. Zach Edey doing a good job of catching that tough pass and doing the rest.
Jameer Young, 37 points at UCLA a couple of weeks ago. Dante Scott, one-on-one against the sophomore Kaufman-Renn, and gets it to sit down. Always looking for the open three because that double team's always coming. There's Gillis. Watch out. Second flush of the night for Zach Edey. Well, they're struggling not only to knock down shots straight, but to get a good look.
That goes back to the defensive pressure that Purdue, as we see Braden Smith knocking down the pull-up and the drop coverage, but we expect that to fall later in the game if he gets to those kind of looks. They're
1 for 12. Meanwhile, third dunk for Edey as Purdue has made just over half their shots. Kaiser, this is what he does. See if that can get him going.
That's a big shot.
First started here in Maryland last year in that loss in February. Now the shot clock down to 5. Cam Heide left open. And that's their third tray of the night.
Talking to Kevin Willard for the game, they're a heavy help side team, and they're going to double, they're going to trap sometimes, and so that's going to leave you vulnerable at times for rotations. Purdue doing a great job of moving the ball, making that extra pass for the open three.
William Reese left open, and a good tip in there by Geronimo.
Yeah, I think that ball has to go inside every possession.
Smith back to first, had it knocked away. Harris Smith to Young. Goaltending. Maryland taking baby steps now at a 5-0 run. Gillis just checked in, sees an opening. And a tough shot off the glass.
When you're playing the #1 team in the country, they're going to come back to bite you.
Well, that is just too easy. Unabated feed and then just a layup. 11-point cushion for the top-ranked team in the nation. Young has only made 1 basket, and there's his second. He's hit 20 points in 5 of the last 6 games. Still plenty of time for him to get it going.
And there's that play again where they isolate the right side of the floor, make Zach Edey cover Jameer Young alone. Jameer Young doing a good job of getting downhill. And here's that zone where they're going to switch back into man-to-man.
Edey already with 10 points. Lawyer with another 3.
Offensive end.
Not really where they want Edey to have the ball. Braden Smith pull up. And that's the part of the game. He was good as a freshman last year. He's become looking for their first win in this building since 2017. And there's one that gets in for Young. Scott back up top to Young. 20 points in 5 of the last 6 games. Impressive floater there. They have 8 seconds to go here. Fletcher Lawyer. Tough shot. Got it. Jameer Young and Julian Reese. Young only with 8 points. Reese just gave it up to him. Reese hasn't made a basket yet. And that is an ideal start for Kevin Willard.
The great play coming out of the half. Yeah, I think we're going to see a little bit more of it, where they start in zone, and then as soon as Purdue initiates their offense, they get into man-to-man.
Lance Jones. Nothing but net for the man who's taken more threes than any other Boilermaker so far. And now they'll set it up once again. Dante Scott. Geronimo works the glass. Couple of buckets to start the second half for Maryland. At one point of the first half, but Purdue immediately got that back up to double digits. Jones just hit one, got another.
And that was all set up by the switch. Picking apart the defense and finding the open man.
Braden Smith does that pretty well also. A little pull up. So Jones has a couple of threes.
Yeah, he sets the tone defensively for this team with ball pressure, physicality, a want-to, gets another open look.
And his third three of the second half.
I always feel like the game has a way of rewarding you. Lance Jones has played excellent defense on Young all night and hasn't forced the issue offensively. And the ball comes to him. He's hit 3 threes this half.
Young beat him off the dribble there and gets the bounce. They made only 2 out of 13, so they have turned it around big time in that category tonight. Braden Smith, little flip pass to Zach Edey, and not much you can do about that. Edey with a game-high 14 points. And that rebound there immediately to Smith. Sees Jones, and he sees 2 more.
That's one of those buckets that they wouldn't have gotten last year. A wing that can run the floor, get out in transition, utilizes athleticism.
Kaiser hit one of these in the first half. Swanton Roger checks in, kicks it out to Young. He's got it going a little bit to Dante Scott. Tries to muscle that one up. Harris Smith, good hustle. High off the glass. Tough going for Zach Edey. Back out to Smith. Intend to shoot. He thought he drew another foul. No whistle, and here comes Young. Crossover. Count it. Mason Gillis back to Lawyer. Another quality look for Edey, and another bucket. So if you're Maryland and they just saw what we just saw, that's Zach Edey, 7'4", going to the bench. Maybe it changes for Julian Reese. And a good look to Geronimo. And a good start for the Terrapins. And Jameer Young is heating up at his average of 19. Great Smith. There's your response.
From what they had last year.
Smith took a shot to the face there. Zach Edey, what are you going to do? Matt Painter has going for him this year.
Yeah, it could be a different guy that contributes on both ends of the floor as we see Maryland get the steal there.
Purdue came into this ranked #1, winning 12 out of 13. They'll keep that one spot. Move that record to 13-1. Smith with another 2.
It's a dagger right there. I mean, that's a cold-blooded shot. It's an extra oomph for Smith on a great night.
We have seen a lot of that, but not much else from Maryland on the offensive side. Fitting way for this one to end, and that is Maryland missing an open look for 3. Kevin Willard and Matt Painter shake hands.